Hey you guys, welcome to another week of Workshop Wednesdays. This month we are celebrating Earth Month, so we're using all recyclable materials in our tutorials this month. So today we're going to make a shaker card, and we're going to do that using just a piece of plastic. This one actually contained a Cricut cartridge a very long time ago, and I've just cut it to size for our project, and we're going to use it to create the little window that's going to keep all of our little sequins inside. So let's do it. I've already cut the hole in the center of our page here that we already distressed. So you just take a die cut or put it on your Cricut or your Silhouette or whatever you have. Snip a whole thing in the middle, cut out a circle, whatever tools you got, make a hole. And then I just lined it up with our card base and stuck down our image. Isn't she so cute? Dying. Okay, so we just lay it down, and I just put her in there where she goes to make sure that she lines up in the center of my circle like I want her to. So then what you're going to do is just kind of set that aside for a minute and take this piece. So I used double-sided tape to stick down my plastic. You could use whatever you want, like tape runner probably will work, like one of those Scotch advanced tape runners, or whatever kind of double-sided tape you want to use, and just go around your circle and get as close to the edges you can without your glue showing. You don't want those sequins. I'm using sequins today because I have a bunch. My girlfriend Wanda and I bought them a long time ago when they first came to the dollar store, and we started making shaker cards, and like one little $1 package fills all of these little tubes, and I still have a bunch. And I don't remember what project we were doing, but I wanted blue, and I didn't think I had blue at home, so I bought a few packages of blue, and then I got home and had 2 packages of blue sitting in my thing, so I had 4 packages of blue to get rid of. So we're just trying to use those up now because I don't ever want to see another sequin. Ha ha ha. So you put it around your circle, and then I'm just going to put a strip along the bottom of my plastic here, just so that if you've got any curved kind of edges, like if you take this from a strawberry container or blueberries or raspberries or whatever plastic container, like just make sure that none of the rounded edges stay on there, so that, because that will keep it from laying flush on your project. So yeah, then we're just gonna cover the outside edges of your plastic here. You probably don't have to do like all of the sides. I'm just crazy like that. You probably could just do your one in the center here and along the tops and bottoms here and call it a day. But I like to be thorough. So then just pull your backing off of everything. Or if you're using just tape runner, then you can just hang on a second. We'll be caught up. Okay, so then you just lay it down. Uh-oh. I'm just going to pause this here, guys, and try and pull this off. Just hang on a sec. Okay, I can't get it off, so we're just going to roll with it because we're using sequins. They're not going to come out of this tiny little hole right here. But if you were using something like little tiny beads, you would probably want to start over again, just because I lined that up wrong. But it's going to work. So I'm just going to grab, I have this Gooby Gone. I can't remember. It's an eraser from Close to My Heart anyway, and it pulls glue off. So I'm just going to use that really quick to take the glue off of this one side where we can see it. Alright, well, there you go. We're just going to roll with it for now. Okay, so not perfect, but there you go. We'll just maybe put it this way or something and cover that with some embellishments. But so then on the inside, now you get to take your foam tape and you just go around that circle with your foam tape. And then again, because I'm working with the big sequins, it's not a big deal if there's a little bit of this open. But if you were working with some little beads or something, you're going to want to make sure that this definitely closes good and tight. And I did manage to get it to close good and tight, so there you go. That's perfect. Ta-da! And then just do a strip along the top and along the bottom. We don't have enough room on the sides really to do another one, so I'm pretty sure that that's going to work for us. For this project, because we're using sequins, not little beads, we're going to have to do a double layer of the tape. If you were working with like tiny little beads, you can buy them at the dollar store, and I have some. You can get away with just using a single layer of the foam tape. But that doesn't really leave enough room for the little sequins to move around in there. So another layer it is. I'm having a real hard time with stuff sticking to it, what I don't want it to stick to today. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then you can take your little shakers, whatever you're using to put in there. You can use confetti, like little negative pieces from your scrapbooking, like from your Cricut or your cutting machine, or if you've cut out some tiny little circles. Whatever you've got, just kick it around, you could use in there. If you were making one for a grad, you could use those little grad cap confettis that you can buy at the dollar store. Little wedding confetti, you could make a shaker card with the wedding. Or for a baby, a brand new baby. I did one for my surrogate nephew a few years ago. We farm, and his family farms as well, and he's very into it. And so I made him a grain truck, and I put little wheat stalks in the back and made it into a shaker card. That was fun to do. Like, you can do whatever you want, wherever your imagination takes you. Let it go there with these shaker cards. They're great, especially when you're using free stuff that's around the house. I've also used, when I do laminating, I save any excess laminate that you cut off, and I use that for the window piece as well. So that's a fun little idea for you. just going to grab a little, no, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're just going to pull off your backing from your tape. And then you're going to leave this one the way that it is. Then take your card base and very carefully, because this is sticky and things go flying everywhere, line it up and stick it on. And I didn't quite get it perfect. We gained some stuff off my craft mat there. But there you go, there's your shaker card. Just using plastic stuff that you had kicking around the house and some white tape. Ta-da! So there you go. We'll see you all back here for another Workshop Wednesday, playing with more recyclable items around the house for Earth Month next week.